Ich, hallo, ich bin Janis und ich tue mal einen Film, war vorgestern hatte die Hochzeit.
Frag mich irgendwas? Wie war die Hochzeit?
Wie war die Hochzeit?
My son. Hello guys. Hello to all out there. Every two. I'm sorry, I was laugh, but I was crying. I don't know what to say. That wedding, it was a disaster. Well disaster. I go to Friday we go to a wedding, and then it was like a war there for me, my kids, and for the other guests also. It was so terrible. The worst thing I ever lived in my life. On this day, on the 6th of the 7th, 2012. The first time I go to a real wedding, and then it was a big disaster.
So by the wedding, she knows.
Yeah, no, I was not in a wedding here, a real wedding here in Switzerland. One time, but the second wedding. This is the second. Yeah, before I go to, I don't know what to talk because this wedding. Yes, I must talk. I must tell it. This wedding was a disaster. At the first it started, and then after the first part it was good, but in the middle, by this wedding, 6 hours later, it was a shit. Everybody started to fight. The wedding was break up. Everything mashed up. Food mashed up. Table mashed up. Restaurant mashed up. All break up. Fighting, licking down this, licking down that. That wedding was a she-struck wedding. I never could believe that Swiss people could make such a thing like that. It was so terrible. I was crying the whole day. My child was crying. The rest of the guests was crying. I don't know what is that for a wedding. And last come the police. Everything was break up. The wedding break up. Everything was break up. Rain was falling, and I have to run from the restaurant with my child, standing there in the rain, waiting for my man to come and get me. But he cannot come and get me. He was having too much inside. Then he have to call the taxi. So I forget the name where it was, but at least because it was so much stress. But I remember the name, and I tell him, and then he send the taxi and come and get us and pick us home. We was out there from 10 o'clock in the morning until 10 in the night, and we never eat as much food or nothing yet. Everything mashed up in this restaurant. It was so terrible with this Swiss family. I never know that Swiss people could make that like that at this wedding. I filmed them. I filmed a little bit, but it was so terrible. I cannot put it in the YouTube, because when I put this in the YouTube and all these people see this picture what I make and see this film what I make from them, maybe they can take me to court and lock me up. So I'm afraid to put this in the YouTube. So guys, that was a terrible disaster at this wedding. It was so terrible. I cried the whole time. I cried. My child cried. The whole restaurant is mashed up. They have to call the police and make everything. And in the rain, and the bride and the groom was every time on the ground and fighting and through the family. It's not from the black side. It's just the white side. The white is fighting the whole time. The girl, they lick down the girl, and they make so much things with this girl. She get beat here the mother from the girl, she dropped down on the ground. Then the next lady, she dropped down on the ground. It was a fucking disaster. Yeah, it was a disaster. I never see this in my whole life. I think there is a wedding in Switzerland and everybody is happy and can. It's just a wedding, but it never was a wedding. It's like a war was going on. A big war. We cannot make nothing. I have to run for my life. I have to tell my child I'm gonna run out. And then this boy he said, okay, all blacks must run out here. So, you know, I take my child and I took off. But I'm so sorry for this guy because the girl, she was nice, but the family from this girl is an arsehole, a big arsehole. Because I never believed they're gonna make that on the wedding day of this girl. They let everybody down, and it's not we alone in the restaurant. They give much per person in the restaurant. It was so terrible, and they called the girl so much name and they spit in the face from she, backs in the face from she, and it was so terrible. I couldn't put this inside. I want to put it in, but I cannot because I'm afraid. But I have it. I put it on a stick and I put it down. So that is for me. My child, they have shock. They have shock. My son, my little boy Yanis, he was there. It's not Yanis was the little boy, as little child was there. Other little child was there also. The girls, they have to take their kids and run away. Just as I make also. We have to take with kids and run away because it was so terrible. I never know that. So, guys, I wish you all a nice Sunday evening and take care of your family and friend. Also be happy. Swiss family, wow.
Roger Federer.
Yeah, come Fred Maloof this Schießtrack. Yeah, yes, he said Roger Federer win, but I will know. Okay, guys, take care. One love.
Roger.
Be safe every day.
Roger.
Be happy with your family. It doesn't matter if you're black or you're white or you're green or you're purple. We all the same. Yes, I love Roger Federer, no problem.
Roger.
We all the same.
Roger.
So take care, guys, and
believe in Roger.
Congratulations to Roger Federer. So he will win again. He turned #1 again. So thank you, guys.
Ciao, Roger.
Bye. Angie.